Lamar Jackson has become one of the faces of the NFL, with him winning 2 NFL MVPs, with one of them being unanimous. But Lamar Jackson in his collegiate career did not accomplish as much as he's accomplished in the NFL. So in today's video, I'm taking him back to college and putting him on the Louisville Cardinals in order to obtain a natty and a Heisman. TGB, we are back, y'all boys. Now y'all know by the title and by the intro, man, I'm bringing back another Dynasty vid. Now, we only got one of these up on the channel, and it was NCAA 14 before College Football 25 dropped, man. But in today's video, instead of Mahomes, we going to have L-Jack, y'all boys. We bringing Lamar Jackson back to college. So for this video, what we did was we basically took Lamar Jackson's Madden stats, implemented into this game, and then we just going to play a season. If y'all want to see a part 2 to this video to where we play a second season with Lamar Jackson, I need y'all boys to get this video to at least 30 likes. If y'all get this video to 30 likes, I will bring y'all a part 2 and a season 2 of Lamar Jackson's sophomore year in college, man, as an NFL player. So yeah, so let's go ahead and hop right into it. Here is what the Louisville Cardinals roster does look like. Now here we have our starting quarterback in L-Jack, man, 96 overall, which I feel like he should be a 99 overall. But like I said, all I did was convert his Madden overall to this game. So he's still a I believe in Madden, he's like a 97. In this game, he's a lower overall, which makes no sense. But I feel like it's going to pan out, and he's going to play like a 99 overall with the stats he does have, with him being a mobile quarterback with a 95 speed. But let's take a look at his weapons and see what he has in the receiver room. Now, here we have Colin Lacey, which is an 89 overall receiver with a 90 speed, which isn't the best, but he does have some solid route running stats, which will be useful and helpful to Lamar Jackson. But we know L-Jack's biggest weapon is his legs. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be relying on is Lamar Jackson in the scramble game. And we do have 3 goals in mind for this video, which is going to be, we want to win the national championship. We want to win a Heisman, or at least one season award. And if we aren't able to win the national championship, we want to at least make top 25. So those are our 3 goals for today's video, man. So let's go ahead and hop into our first game of the season. Here we are on our first offensive drive. It's our second game, because y'all know the first game of the year is usually that FCS team, and I didn't want to watch us play no FCS team. We're supposed to win that game. They're literally like a 0-star team. So we do start off the season 1-0, and we are ranked 17 so far. So far, so good. We're in that top 25, which is one of our goals. Now we starting off the game with the run game, which is nice. You feel me? As long as we getting yards down the field, that's gonna be okay. Now, for these videos, I want y'all to let me know down below in the comment section if y'all would ever want me to play in these games. Now, the reason I don't play and I just kind of watch the sim is because I feel like it's more authentic. I feel like if I was to play, I would just win against the computer. Like, it's the computer. I feel like I'm just way better than the computer. Now, as we can see Lamar Jackson getting out early in the trying to use his legs to create something happen, but he's going to lose a bunch of yards. But as I was saying, if I was to play the computer, I feel like I would just get a bunch of completions and stuff like that, and I would basically win the game myself. Now, here we have it. Surprisingly, Lamar Jackson starts his first offensive drive off with the interception, man. Hopefully, we can see him bounce back from that in this game, man. So what we're going to do in this video, unlike the other videos, is we're going to play some key moments, or we're going to watch some key moments within our first game, and then sim to the halfway mark of the year and see how well he's doing, man. So let's go ahead and play the key moments. I believe we were able to get a stop on the defensive end. Now, what I want to do is I want to watch some of these key moments for Lamar Jackson, y'all boys. I want to see how well he performs, because y'all know key moments is usually like third downs, red zones, and stuff like that. Here's where we want to see him perform. Now, we do have injuries off for the sake of the video. We don't want to see Lamar. We're here to see Lamar Jackson. We don't want to see him get injured. Now, here we are with the trick play from the Louisville Cardinals, which is going to gain us almost 10 yards on the play. So far, so good in the red zone. But like I was saying, we have injuries off, wear and tear on. Yeah, so like I said, we don't want to see Lamar Jackson get injured. He is a scrambling quarterback, so y'all know, very liable to get hurt. Now, we are going to start off I believe this is our second drive, chat. And we're going to get a touchdown, man. Now, it wasn't made by Lamar Jackson, but we're here to win games, man. That's the whole point. We want to win games. Now, Jackson State is unranked, so we're supposed to win this game right here. But they were able to get a field goal on their first drive, man. So let's go ahead and keep simming through these key moments. Jumping back into our key moments, we have another quick stop from the Louisville Cardinals. Now, at this moment, we're gonna skip, man. It's just a third down. Here we have a field goal. I want to see something shake here. Now we back in the red zone. Let's watch one more red zone Lamar possession, and then we can sim further into the game because I don't want to. You feel me? I want to take too much time. It's just the first game, and this is not a real crazy team. So I believe that we should win this game easily. Like I said, we have Lamar Jackson, and this is not college Lamar Jackson. This is NFL Lamar Jackson. Now I want to see some plays be made from him. So there we have it. Run game slowing down a little bit. It's not as effective. I want to see some plays be made from Lamar Jackson. Now, like I said, his legs is his biggest weapon. So hopefully we get to see some scrambling from him. Now, I don't know what it is about. I don't know anything about college football like that in depth to know the Louisville Cardinals scheme. But we've been calling a lot of run plays out the single back. Now, there we have a big dot from Lamar Jackson. Now, that was a beautiful, beautiful pass from him on the sideline. I think that was to his number 2 receiver. But like I said, we have a lot of run plays from this team, man. I don't know if it's because of the scheme or what it is, but we trying to force the run game a little bit, but it's been working so far. Hopefully, I believe it should work, man. This is it's an unranked team. Now, that was a little read option right there from Lamar Jackson, and we still decided to hand it off to a halfback for another touchdown. This game, he's eating up, man. I'm going to go ahead and sim further into this game, man, because this is a blowout right now. If it does get closer into the game, man, I will hop in, and we will watch some more plays. But if not, I'm just going to go ahead and sim to the end. Chat, we were able to come out on top 34-23, man. Now, it was a blowout. If y'all take a look at the box score below the actual score, y'all know it was a blowout the whole game up until the fourth quarter where they outscored us 14-3. But Lamar Jackson was able to come out in his first real game, because I don't consider those FCS games real, but he was able to come out in his first game on top, man. Now 14 for 18 with 152 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 in total, which we did watch. It's pretty solid, man. Now he's gonna have to minimize those interceptions if he does want to win the Heisman Award. But 77 pass completion percentage is actually pretty good so far. Now, he is an NFL quarterback, so I can't gas him too much. But let's take a look if he had any rushing stats. Now, he was able to have 35 rushing yards, which is not very Lamar Jackson-like, but hopefully we do see him improve in the rushing game a lot more. But our halfback was just toting the rock way too well. With 109 yards, 1 touchdown, that is just too good for Lamar Jackson to be selfish and run the ball himself, man. But that is going to wrap it up for our first game. What I do want to do now is we're going to go ahead and sim to the half-season mark and see how well Lamar Jackson is doing. So, yeah, I'm going to catch y'all at the mid-season mark of our season. Hey, chat, at the mid-season mark, so far, so good, man. We are 7-1 in the number 3 ranked team below Ohio State and Michigan. Now 7-1 isn't bad, but I am curious to see who we did lose to. So let's go ahead and take a look at the schedule before we go ahead and look at Lamar Jackson. Okay, so our only loss was to SMU, which they're the number 7 ranked team. So I'm not mad at it. They're 7-1 themselves. So right now we looking pretty good, man. We did have some tough opponents over the course of our season so far. We beat Notre Dame, Miami, Clemson. Oh no, we're about to play Clemson, but Miami and Notre Dame are some pretty good wins. Now let's go ahead and head over to the stats, man, because we're here for Lamar Jackson. We don't want to see, we're not really too intrigued on team success like we are, but we aren't. So let's go ahead and take a look at Lamar Jackson. So far, Lamar Jackson has 2,200 yards, 24 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and 80 pass completion percentage. Now, I'm not going to lie, chat. That is very nice. I'm not going to hold y'all. That is nice, and we will take a look at the Heisman rankings as we are. I believe we're in week 9. But we got to take a look at those Heisman rankings. Now, let's look at him in the run game. Now, he has 358 rushing yards. Number 2 on the team, right behind our halfback. Now, that's very Lamar Jackson-like with only 64 carries. Like, that's tough with 3 touchdowns, 0 fumbles. Lamar Jackson is hooping, and hopefully he is a good Heisman candidate. So let's go ahead and head over there and look at the Heisman watch, chat. See if he's up there. Now, he is number 2 for Heisman. Now, it does say he's a freshman. Now, obviously, it's because he's a creative player. But he's number 2 for the Heisman, chat. That is what we like to see behind the Arizona's wide receiver and McMillan. Now, I feel like he can easily jump him. Receivers, I feel like they kind of fall off towards the end of the year sometimes. But at the same time, Lamar Jackson can start stinking up for the second half of the season. But in his last game, he had 250 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 79 rushing yards, 1 rush touchdown. Like, come on. There's no stopping this man in this league. Now, I'm going to go ahead. It looks like we're secure to have at least a bowl game. So I'm going to send him to the end of the season. If not, make the playoffs, man. If we take a look at the bracket, we are in the playoffs, man, going against USC right now. So I feel like we're a lot going 7-1. There's no way we have that bad of a second half of the season to where we miss the playoffs or not have a bowl game, or at least are number 1 in the conference. So let's go ahead and sim to our either conference game or bowl game, man. So let's go ahead and do that, man. I'm gonna catch y'all. Something that wasn't on our bucket list did end up happening. I probably should have put it on the bucket list, but I thought it was a little unrealistic. But I forgot. We got an NFL quarterback. Now, we are in the ACC championship game. Now, we are going to watch this game. But before we do that, let's take a look at where we stand, man, in the whole entire college football league, man. So we are number 2 to Ohio State, which we have the same record. We ended up finishing the season undefeated, which is amazing, man. We finished the second half of the season undefeated, jumping up from the number 3 to the number 2, with only Ohio State ahead of us. Now, let's go ahead and look at our stats and see how well Lamar Jackson did. I don't want to take a look at our stats just yet because I want to show y'all the pop-up to see whether or not Lamar Jackson won the Heisman. Now, based off his stats, I'm not going to lie, these are Heisman level stats, man. 3,300 yards, 38 tutties, 6 intos, 80 pass completion percentage. Hard to stop, and I know his rushing yards is also up there, man. So let's take a look at that. So as far as rushing goes, he's still right behind our number 1 halfback. Like, come on, how nice is that, chat? But he got 91 carries for 483 yards, 6 touchdowns, 0 fumbles. He has to win Heisman, right, chat? Like, he has to. I don't see a world where he does not win this award, or at least best quarterback, or some All-American teams. He got to win something, chat. So that's what Lamar Jackson is looking like right now, man. I don't want to do too much talking. Let's go ahead and hop into this bowl game. Here we have Lamar Jackson coming out on his on the first drive of the game. Now, it is raining. If y'all ever played this game and it's been raining, y'all know quarterbacks struggle in the rain. Everything's usually inaccurate. A bunch of bad, terrible passes from the quarterback when it's raining. But it's all good, man. Hopefully, we see Lamar Jackson be able to, you feel me, push through. Now, here we have the Cardinals coming out early with some great plays with a jet sweep. A nice little run, 2 back-to-back first downs. Now, if we win the ACC championship, I'm low-key satisfied, man. I can't say satisfied, but I'm happy with just winning the ACC. The ACC is not a weak conference at all. It's probably like the 3rd best conference realistically, behind SEC, maybe Big Ten. So yeah, but here we have them. We playing California, who's 7-5, who are literally unranked. So I don't see us really losing this game at all. I see a blowout on the way, but 3rd and 13. Can Lamar Jackson find his receiver? And yes, he does for the first down. He looked like what he is, man. He looked like an NFL quarterback. Unfortunately, we have yet to see him actually, like, in the slow sim, run the ball himself. We have been running a lot of options, but we just been handing off to the halfback. It's been successful, so I can't be too mad at it. So here we have it, a 2nd and 7. Are we going to see another run play? Yes, we are, from the halfback. Now, don't blame him. Like I said, it's raining out here. The rain affects the passing in this game a lot. Heavily. So I'm not too mad at this game about us running it. But here we have a quarterback draw on a 3rd and long. Now, that's something we never want to see, man. We're going to end off this drive taking a field goal, man. We're going to go ahead and hop into our moments. All right, y'all, man. Here we are jumping into our key moments. Now, y'all know I'm not watching no defense here. We want to watch strictly offensive drives, man. Now, I'm not going to watch any 2 right now unless it's in the red zone. Now, here we have a red zone possession right here, where we are going to watch a slow sim for that moment. But other than that, we're not watching no slow sim moments unless it's second half or like the 4th quarter. It's a close game. Now, we are down on the scoreboard, surprisingly, against California State, man. 10-3, but y'all know it's a touchdown. We in the red zone. We should score here. If not a touchdown, we're gonna get at least 3, and make the deficit smaller, just a little bit smaller. But we got L-Jack, man. We're gonna see some plays being made right now. Like I said, still keeping the football on the ground, which is kind of, it should be key to this game considering it's raining. But we got Lamar Jackson. Let's put the ball in the air here, and not run so much. Now Lamar Jackson tries to fit it in right there, chat. But unfortunately he's not able to get the touchdown right there. So we are gonna make it a 4-point game with a field goal. And let's head back to our key moments, man. Go ahead, skip the field goal. Now hopefully defense can get some stops. We're back in the red zone, chat. I want to see a touchdown. Once we see a touchdown, we're gonna sim probably to the second half of this game. We do not want to watch too much of the first half, man, because the game is determined, you know what I'm saying, in the fourth quarter. That's where games are won. But like I said, we wanna actually watch them. And Lamar Jackson throws, I ain't gonna lie, that's a lucky dot. That looked like an interception to me, but it ended up being a touchdown. I don't know how that happened, man. It was pass interference anyways, but we able to get in the end zone, take the lead, man. So let's go ahead and sim to the second half and see how well we're doing. All right, y'all boys, here we are in the fourth quarter, man. Now it is 23-10. I feel like that's a big enough lead for me to go ahead and sim further. I did sim past the third quarter, considering the fact we had a 10-point lead, man. I feel like it wasn't really much for y'all to see. But if the deficit is able to be, you feel me, closed in a little bit tighter, which it just did, in fact, with that, I believe that was a field goal. I don't know if it's a field goal or a touchdown. But we will be watching some possessions here, man. Now, Lamar Jackson, you should be able to, you feel me, get right. So here we are. We got a little normal sim going. I don't want to sim too fast because I want to skip over anything good, man. But we will hop in if they are able to score a touchdown, if we're able to reach the red zone. But their defense is locking up. Here we have it. Lamar Jackson on a game-winning drive. 23-24. Can Lamar Jackson clutch up, man? Now, I don't know why Lamar is not scrambling, like, while we watch him. Like, he just accepted that sack, trying to throw it deep down the field. But here we have 2nd and 17. We do have 4 downs to work with. And like I said, there goes that rain effect in the pass game, like I spoke on time and time again, chat. I'm trying to tell y'all. The rain in this game has such a big effect. Now, here we have Lamar Jackson with ample time in the pocket. He is going to get it to 4th down in a reasonable amount of yards to gain. So are we going to see a conversion? Is Lamar Jackson going to be able to clutch up? Now, there is only 30 seconds on the clock here. They send a blitz, and Lamar Jackson throws a into. That's wild. He throws an interception when it comes down to the playoffs, man. Just like in the NFL, you know what I'm saying? Every time we get to a big game, man, I wouldn't say Lamar Jackson fold, but he don't come out on top. So in the ACC championship game, unfortunately, he's not going to be a winner. He's going to come up short 23-24 to California State, man. That is tough. Here we have Lamar Jackson's stats, y'all boys. Now, like I said, I cannot blame him too much because I know how bad the rain affects a quarterback in this game, no matter what your overall is. I've played dynasties off camera, and the rain is just so terrible. Now, 17 for 31, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, which was at the end of the game to win the game, is terrible. I'm not gonna hold y'all, act like it's good. It's bad, y'all boys, with only 11 rushing yards. That's a terrible game from Lamar Jackson, but that's not the end of our season. Unfortunately, this L does go on a record, but we had such a good regular season to where it doesn't really matter. We still should be in the playoffs, but it is going to drop our ranks. So let's go ahead and head into our playoff games. Here we are officially in the playoffs playing Oklahoma State. But before we hop into our playoff games, we do have to look at the awards, man. Now, I accidentally skipped past, you know, like when it does the pop-ups and stuff like that. I skipped past it on accident without thinking, but let's go ahead and head over to our Heisman winner. Now, unfortunately, Lamar Jackson came up short, y'all boys. He came in 2nd place, 2nd to Utah's quarterback, man. Now, he must have an amazing year. Probably just had less interceptions. I feel like that ACC championship game did have a major effect on Lamar Jackson winning the Heisman Trophy. But that does not mean, chat, he didn't win any other awards. So let's go ahead and head over to all the award winners and look at all the All-Americans and stuff like that. Now, Player of the Year, he came in third place. Heisman, second place. It's not a bad year for Lamar Jackson, if we really being honest. But best quarterback, was he able to come in first in that? No, he was not, man. Unfortunately, Lamar Jackson just came up short this season, which I feel like he came close enough to where I'm a little satisfied by it. Like third place, second place is not too bad. Let's take a look at all the All-Americans, see whether or not he was able to make some All-American teams. Now he came. How you come in second in Heisman, chat, but not first? I mean, not at least make the second team for All-American National. Now I'm sure, as far as the ACC goes, he did win first team, which is cool. I'm good with that. First team ACC, not a bad. You feel me? Not a bad thing to have on your resume. As far as college football, but we chasing the big trophy anyways. We trying to win a national championship, man. Now, as y'all know, he's freshman of the year. In reality, he's almost like a 6th year or something like that NFL player. So we can't be too happy off that. I'm sure he won that for national too, yeah. So we can't be too happy off that, chat, but it's something. Anything's better than nothing, man. But that is what the awards look like for this season. Let's go ahead and hop into our first playoff game, man. Another game, another Lamar Jackson drive. Coming out, man. This is what matters, man. We lost the ACC championship game, but we need to bounce back here. And that ACC championship game did unfortunately drop our rank all the way to the number 8 team. Wow. We went from number 2 to number 8, but we're not tripping off rankings because we gonna come out and we're gonna put in work, man. I know that's not LJack, but that's our halfback getting busy on these boys, man. Come on. Let's get right, y'all boys, man. Let's get it back in blood, bro. We ain't no way we lost to California and we coming off that L, you feel me? Not having no chip on our shoulder. We gotta have a chip on our shoulder coming into the game for not for the simple fact that we want the championship, for the simple fact that we just lost the championship, chat. Just for that reason alone, we gotta come out here playing hard. Now, a bad run play right there. We wasn't able to get no yards, but it's 3rd and 2nd. This is very, very manageable right here. We should be able to pick up this first down easily. We gonna give it back to the hot hand, and he's not gonna pick up the first down. I wish we would go for it, but I know this game we're gonna kick the field goal. I know the game too well, man. I didn't play Dynasties off camera. Know the game too well. I wish we would start off the game, you feel me, with some pressure, but we're gonna start off the game with some points, man. So that's solid. All right, y'all boys, here we are in our key moments. Now, I believe our defense did allow a lot of points, like a touchdown and a field goal, but we are in the second quarter, man. Hopefully we can get some key moments down in the red zone, because those are the only ones we watch. But we have been scoring some touchdowns. If y'all pay attention, let me break it down for y'all. The blue is pass plays, reds is run plays, and obviously if they go to the touchdown, that means we score. And then usually the green is a punt or a field goal. Now I'm gonna go ahead and play this moment because I want to take a look at this score right quick for y'all. Now it is 17-14 right now. Let me go ahead. It's not letting me call a timeout, chat. It's not letting me call a timeout. I wanted to try and show y'all the score, but they trying to cheat me. But 17-14 going into the half. Can we get at least a field goal there? No, we're not gonna kick the field goal, but we are in the red zone in the third quarter, man. Now let's go ahead and watch this little red zone drive right here, from Lamar Jackson. Y'all boys know we not playing at all. So this video is not rigged, man. Everything y'all see, like I said, one take, 2nd and 1, down in the red zone, third quarter. This is a big drive in my opinion. I don't want to sim too fast, chat, like I did in those other games, because this is a playoff game. We're taking this a little bit different. Now our halfback, every time we watch him, he be hooping, but based on the stats, he did not play that well. He had only like 600 yards on the season. But every time we watch him, that boy is eating up, man, and Lamar Jackson is not. So when we slow sim, I guess he's just like that. But great run from us. We're going to be able to take a 10-point lead right now. Now, I ain't going to lie, 2 possession leads. We're going to go ahead and sim past this third quarter. And once again, if it's a close game, we're going to watch. If not, I'm going to catch y'all at the end of the game. Hey, look, y'all boys. Oh, come on, bro. LJack come out with the dub, man. 27-24. Now, I know it looked like a close game, but for some reason in sim, y'all know, in the fourth quarter, the teams that we go against, they turn into the Chicago Bulls with Michael Jordan on it, and they try and come back. But as y'all can see, if y'all can do math, y'all boys know we had the lead for the whole entire time. They end up scoring like two last end of the game points with a touchdown and a field goal. But let's take a look at Lamar Jackson right quick. I don't want to have this video too long, but like I say, when it's not a rainy day, chat. Lamar Jackson goes for 20 for 26, 76 pass completion percentage, 1 touchdown. That's what we like to see from you, my boy. As far as rushing goes, 83 yards, man. You looking like Lamar Jackson out there. That's what we want to see from you. 1 touchdown, 83 rushing yards, and amazing in the pass game. That's how you're supposed to destroy college football when you're an NFL quarterback, y'all boys. Because y'all know they say it's always a night and day difference between the NFL and college, man. But let's go ahead and hop into the second round of the playoffs. All right, y'all boys, let's get it, man. Coming out, we got the white jerseys on, man. When we wear white, that's business casual. You see what I'm saying? We don't want to get dirty today. Now, starting off with the run game per usual, man. Not gonna lie, it's playoffs. I would say I want to see some more pass plays, but I want to see what works, chat. So yeah, I want to see, you feel me? I want to see Lamar Jackson, you feel me? Get jiggy a little bit, but that's just not what we gonna see, man. We trying to win some games, and like I said, when we watch this sim, that boy Turner, he be hooping. But second and long here, are we gonna see a pass play? No, we not. We start off every single 4 downs. We start off with 2 run plays. I don't know how we win games. And that I don't feel like that's gonna cut it against number 1 Ohio State, which we have to play, unfortunately. Now Lamar Jackson, that don't look very NFL-ish to me. That looks like college football. You holding the ball for way too long, trying to let your plays develop. I feel like he had the flat wide open from his halfback, but that's gonna cap it off for our first drive. Now, like I said, it's number 1 Ohio State, so I can't trip off it too much. All right, y'all, man. Ohio State ended up scoring one of the fastest touchdowns ever. As y'all can see, it's 5 minutes and 13 seconds left still on the clock. But it is 7-0, man. Coming out with the run game, we always start off with the first run, always good. Second run, and third down, Lamar Jackson does not complete the pass. But I want to see if Lamar Jackson can respond. Now, here we have it. Lamar Jackson's first read option, and look how many yards he runs for. This is what we've been asking for, chat. Thank you. This is what we've been asking for. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I forgot to mention this. I haven't mentioned this yet. Don't mind the appearance of him. I wasn't able to change that on him. But here we go, man. We putting the ball in the hands of our best player, Lamar Jackson. Like, what are we doing, coach? Like, I know I'm the coach, but like, you feel me? The Madden engine coach. What are you doing? Come on. Lamar Jackson is literally probably the only player on this team who can compete with these boys. I feel like they DB's probably strapping. D-line probably better than our O-line. Linebackers probably better than our halfback. Like, look at that, chat. Look at that. I just spoke on it, and look at that. So, yeah. And Lamar Jackson, we trust, right? He's the only player on this team that's probably better than the opposing side. So, here we go. We try and get a completion, man. Strapped up. Like I said, receivers strapped up, man. We don't have the best of receivers, man. Like I said, I can't put everything on Lamar Jackson. But we are in field goal range right now. Our kicker has been playing well. Now, get loose, Lamar, and he fumbles the ball. He fumbles the ball, chat. Just like that, chat. He fumbles the ball, man. 4th and 25. I think that might put us out of field goal range. And yes, it does. We're punting the ball once again, man. I'm going to go ahead and sim to the second half, and I'm going to catch y'all then. We're going to watch some possessions in the second half. But so far, it's not looking too great for us. Look, y'all boys. Here we are in the second half. Now, this is their first possession of the second half. Ohio State took a minute to score. But this game is very much in reach, chat. It's a 2-score game. A lot of time left within the game to come back. So, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This drive is kind of like we need to put some points on the board, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown. So, this drive right here is very important. If we don't score on this drive, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna sim ahead because, like, it's nothing to see. But here we go. Like I said, we gotta stop running the ball, chat. If we keep running the ball, we stand 0 chance against this team. 0. We stand 0 chance at coming back. But we kind of doing bad. We not doing too bad, man. Louisville's like an 80, 85, 86 overall team. Y'all know Ohio State, 5-star school, I believe. So they probably up there overall, probably closer to like the 90s and stuff like that. So we're not doing too bad, but I'm not here to give, you feel me, no pre-excuses, man. I want to come out here and win the game. No matter if they was a 99 overall team, I want to win. That's how we coming. So Lamar Jackson lock in for. That's gonna do it, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm simming out of this game. I'm simming out of this game. That's exactly how you look in the NFL playoffs, Lamar Jackson. That's how you look. That's how you look. To all of us watching, that's how you look right there. Right there. You get our hopes up. You do something nice, big runs, big gains, and then on the flip side, we see you come out here and throw in toes and lose us the game. GG's. I will catch y'all at the end of the game when we look at his stats. Here we have the outcome of the game, man. Now y'all seen what happened, man. Y'all seen what happened. What happened in the fourth quarter? We scored 20 points in the fourth quarter. It don't really matter because we still lost by two possession game, so it don't really matter. We was getting blown out up until that point where we decided to fight back out of nowhere for some reason, which we should have been doing the whole game. But let's see what Lamar Jackson did. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, that low key that interception right there alone kind of made me mad, bro. 20 for 28, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Like, I can't be too mad because obviously you had yourself a game, man. You had yourself a game. 4 touchdowns, only 1 interception isn't too bad with the most rushing yards on the team. I want to put the blame on the defense. They allowed 41 points, but I watched you throw an interception. So Lamar Jackson, I'm mad at you this game. So that's really gonna wrap it up for our Lamar Jackson run, man. Really, I feel like it was a successful season, honestly. Louisville don't got the best roster for him to really work with anyways. So he kind of balled out, showed what he can do. And so, yeah. If y'all boys enjoyed this video of me playing with Lamar Jackson in NCAA, man, please be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure y'all boys sub up, man, and comment down below. Like I said, if y'all want to see me actually play within these videos, or if y'all want to see different players in NCAA, be sure to go ahead and comment that down below who y'all want to see next and hit that like button, man. That's the only way I'm going to know. And if y'all want a part 2 to this series, like I said, we need 30 likes on this video if y'all want a part 2 to this series. If y'all want to see a second season from Lamar Jackson, give me the 30 likes, man. And it's your boy Bean, and I'm out.